Hi guys and welcome to this video. Today we're doing top 10 of Catit, and I have to say this is probably one of those videos where our cats are more excited to do the video than we are. So let's not keep them waiting and let the fun begin. Pixie! This is Catit Play Circuit. This is definitely number one on our list because you can't go without it, guys. The only regret that we have about this item is that we didn't get it any sooner. Cats love playing with this, and honestly, like when we had problems with cats like not giving us any time to like relax in the house or anything, once we put this out, they all over this. Okay, so the whole track is super easy to put together. All you need to do, you need to slide two parts together, make sure that those clips are in place and secured, and then once you have the whole track ready, I would suggest that then after that you put all of these covers on top so the ball doesn't fall out of the track, because as you can imagine, cats will be quite violent with the ball.
The one that we have is called a super circuit, and that is a combination of their wave and play circuit really. So this is one of the bigger ones, but there is different ones to choose from. That one has actually over 100 combinations that you can adjust to your room and fit in any sort of space. But the way we set it up has something to do with the next items that we're going to show you in a second. Another thing that we really love about this is that it comes with two of those raised bits here. So when the ball goes there, it will either pass if it's been pulled hard enough, or it will come back this way, which makes it even more interesting for the cats. There is also end bit here, so the ball won't just stop there. This is raised as well, so it will go back the other side, and it's just endless fun. Next up, we have this cardboard scratcher, and its oval shape fits perfectly in the Catit Play Circuit, which is absolutely amazing because, as you can see, Bluebell just fit himself here. But they do like to lay on there, scratch and play at the same time, which is so fun to watch, and definitely just makes it a lot more interesting. The cardboard scratchers are so affordable and such a great addition to the circuit.
Nice chill out spot.
It also makes a great cleaning spot, so when you're tired and you need to clean your paws, you can just rest on the scratcher. Oh, there we go. Bluebell is just showing it very nicely. Oh, synchronized bum cleaning. Perfect, guys. Great for the camera. And if that wasn't enough fun for your cats, we have a ball dome here. This toy is so clever. So it comes with a ball inside. Again, fits perfectly in the circuit, and it's got 5 holes for the paws to go in. And you've got 2 different settings of this. So you can turn it on to move all the time, or you can turn it into sensory mode, which turns the ball dome on when the cat walks past. So that's such a great mode for when you're out of the house and you're just worried that your cats might get bored. You can put it on this mode, and then whenever they walk past it, the toy will be like, hello, come and play with me. Okay guys, are you ready? Can we please stop fighting and do a little bit? Well, maybe get 2 scratches if you've got 2 cats. Peace, Bluebell.
He's trying to put his head through that. So this is set to the sensory mode now. So I can see that when the cat is moving around, the plate is actually moving.
So that's a great mode to leave the toy on when you're leaving the house, and then when the cats randomly walk by, they might be a bit bored, the toy will start moving and they will have lots of fun.
She's trying to open it.
The bowl inside actually opens up and it's got a few holes here, so we figured you can actually put a little treat inside to get your cats to actually understand how to play with the toy, because to start with our cats didn't really know what to do, but once they got like the idea of it they were having so much fun, to the point that we actually had to take the ball out of the ball dome during the night because Pixie wasn't leaving it alone. And then once the ball wasn't in there, she was just still pawing it, so the ball dome slept in the bathroom during the first night. It also moves in this like irregular pattern, so it keeps the cats interested and they can't really figure out like which way the ball is going to go. And when you're tired of playing, you can just stop for a little bit of water. So here we have our Catit fountain. Again, it fits perfectly around the edges of the circuit, so you can place it here, or we could potentially put it there as well. What's great about it is that you can actually plug it into a power bank as well. So if you're moving it for your cats to play, you can plug it into something else and it doesn't have to be the wall outlet. Naturally, this is actually a primary source of water for our cats, so normally the fountain is right next to their food bowls, and they do absolutely love moving water, and most cats do as well. So it is really important to make sure that your cats are keeping hydrated, and having a fountain really does help with that, because that makes cats a lot more interested in the water. And this one comes with a filter inside, so it is right here. You do have to change it every like 2 weeks, and this filters out all of the nastiness and the hair as well, so when we clean it we can see a lot of hair inside. That just makes it a lot fresher and healthier for the cats to drink. And especially if your cat isn't a good drinker, we would definitely recommend you getting one of those, because it just makes it so much more fun to do such a simple thing as drinking water.
We had this fountain since we got our kittens, and I can definitely say that they definitely prefer drinking from the fountain. She's stealing the show for me.
Sorry.
Yeah, so they definitely prefer drinking from the fountain, because a couple of times I tried to put water in the bowl, like, you know, just like still water, and they definitely prefer drinking from the fountain to just like a, you know, regular water. Who drinks regular water, you know? You get yourself a fountain. And if you really want to spice up your cat's experience with the play circuit, you have to get one of those fire bowls. It's so cheap yet so effective. Cats love, like, you know, visual stimulants and like flashing lights, at least our cats. And the first time I put it in, they just couldn't stop playing. They were playing until night, and it looks quite funny when it's dark in the room, but there is this bowl just like flashing on the cats. It looks quite cool. Oh, and we've got a little pit stop, getting some water. She loves her fountain. And Bluebell is just behind, making sure that nobody steals the treats. So this doesn't just like flash all the time, and this is activated by like impact. So when cats like paw it, and then it starts flashing. So obviously you just add it in here. Oh, she's ready. She's ready. Pixie. She's trying to take it out. She's so clever, look.
Pixie actually moves this dome out of its spot. She's being very persistent.
It's not even switched on now.
Yeah, we just turned it off to keep recording, and she's just, yeah, she keeps going.
I think she deserves for the little treat that's inside.
Ah, of course, that's true.
Yes, you've earned it, yes. No, you didn't fish it out, she did.
Oh, that's so unfair.
Maybe we'll give him something. Well, this smoothly brings us on to Catit treats. We first up have the Nibbly ones. As you can see, Bluebell is already going crazy for this. So the first one up is the little fish wrapped in like a real chicken breast. So the really nice thing about it is there's no like added grains or anything. Like, you know, you get this really processed food for your cats. Oh, he can't stop himself. There you go, buddy. There you go. Pixie already has one. She didn't let me record until I gave her one. So I find these are a lot more interesting for the cats, and it does take them a while to like bite through them. With the other treats, we find that, you know, they just have a quick bite and boom, swallow the whole thing. Where with this one, as you can see, they have to work on it a little bit.
It's a real treat when you actually get to the fish.
Yeah, and it tastes better when you eat it off the scratcher. We also have a couple different flavors, so we have chicken with some prawn and chicken on its own. So as you can see, Bluebell is interested again. Shocker. So let's give him a little treat. Bluey. He's warming up. Pixie doesn't need to warm up. She's ready to go. So I know Bluebell was a little bit slow with the other treat, but that's because he's waiting for something else. His actual favorite is the Catit 𝒃𝑟𝑒𝑒𝑒. This guy, honestly, he goes crazy for the Catit 𝒃𝑟𝑒𝑒𝑒. To the point where, for the first time when he tasted those, he actually bit Mon's hand, like very gently, because he thought he was biting onto this.
I don't know if it was very gently, like it wasn't intentional, but he bit my finger. He goes so crazy for these.
I feel like I need a second tab. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mon, you need to get it from this angle. It looks so fun from here. I've got a meerkat. Look, he just sits on two paws now.
So cute.
Whoa, whoa. Two meerkats.
So to protect my fingers, and if your cat is also very, very excited and it's quite dangerous to feed him lickable treats, you can get this really cute Catit creamy dish. They are little heart-shaped dishes on which you can put the creamy treats. So let's just do that.
Look at him.
There's these dishes, and there is also rubber molds for freezing Catit 𝒃𝑟𝑒𝑒𝑒. So you can make little ice lollies, especially for summer. That's a great idea for the cats to cool down and have a little treat as well.
He wants more. Please, can I get more? Hey, please, can I get more?
Bluebell got himself very dirty here. But worry not, we can just brush it out. And for that, we can of course use our Catit grooming kit. This is the long hair grooming kit, and again we've had it for almost 2 years since we got our kittens, and it has been a lifesaver. So it comes with 4 brushes and nail clippers, all in this really nice classy packaging that you can put just on your floor in your living room, and no one will question if it's actually a cat item. What I absolutely love is using the lid. So when I brush the cat, I take off the hair off the brushes, put it in the lid, and then that way it just keeps it nice and clean, and I don't have to think about like making sure that I get rid of all of the hair and not leave it somewhere on the floor lying around. We do have a full video about using this kit. We'll link it up here for you guys if you want to watch that, but we'll just quickly go through all of the brushes. So because it is a long hair grooming kit, it comes with this brush, which is really cool. Looks the most like a human hair brush, I would say, and the cats really love the feel of it. They just do feel like you massaging them with these little balls at the end, so they do really like that one. Then we have this comb, and the actual metal bits here are rolling, so it is supposed to help better with detangling, and it does a great job at doing so. So whenever we use this, the hair is actually like tangled around the bottom here. I use it to like initially brush out the hair along their body. It may be quite hard on the tail, so I tried not to use it on the tail too much, but it is so good at getting out the initial hairs. And then we've got this brush, which looks the most like a normal animal hair brush. So that's got those angled metal bits here, and this is what we're going to use to brush our Bluebell's mane. So normally he would probably just sit and we would brush his mane, but he's very interested in the treats over there, so I'm going to hold him and just brush out his mane. You can go up as well if you want a little bit more bold tail hairstyle. The fourth brush in here is this one, which is like a very sharp detangler. We don't use this one on our cats because Ragdoll's fur is very, very soft, so we never really needed that. But if your cat has serious mats on their fur, this will be a great one. And of course we have the nail clippers, and I do love this design as opposed to the longer ones, you know, which you clip together. This is just so simple and easy to use, and they are sharp enough. They have been sharp since we got them, never had any issues with them, and our cats don't mind us using it on them too.
Next one up, we have the treat spinner. So this is great for not only for cats. They just saw a treat fly over there, so they lost completely interest. So anyway, this is great not only for cats to like play with, but it's also great for those like really fast eaters. So if you have a cat that like just swallows all of the food, this would be great to work as a slow feeder as well. If you put like the normal amount of food inside of that, it will take your cat a little bit more time to like eat everything, and hopefully this should help to like eat the correct portions, not just like eat as much as they want. I found with Pixie, sometimes it's not even about getting the treats, like to eat them. It's purely about getting them out. She sees something really small inside of it and she's like, I have to get it out. So I've seen her before take a couple out, leave it on the side, and just go to fish more out.
She does that. For her, it's like a lot of fun, like playing puzzle. Bluebell does eat them, but he sometimes like waits for Pixie to get something out and then eats them.
There you go. See, once the treats are inside, she doesn't even think of them as like something to eat. She thinks of them more as like something to take out of the actual spinner.
It's so cool though, so if you need to work and your cats are very needy and just not leaving you alone.
Someone wants treats.
Going back to the treat spinner, it's a really cool thing to give to your cats to play with when you don't have time to play with them necessarily, and that definitely gives them something to do for at least 15 minutes.
It's also very easy to maintain in terms of like cleanliness. Before today's video, because we've been using it before, I had to clean it. So you can very easily just take off this like rubber top that goes on it and literally just put it in the sink, wash it with a normal cloth.
So the top is silicone and the bottom part is plastic, and it's very easily washable.
Have you ever seen cats that love to go inside of the carrier? Well, this guy loves it. He loves spending time in there. I think he must have had some good experience at the vet that we go to. So this is our next item on the list. It's the Catit Cabrio carrier, and we had it for quite some time, so it still comes in the old colors. Now I think they have like a blue version, which is still the same carrier, still the same design, just different colors. So don't be spooked if you see slightly different colors available. It comes with the like special compartment here at the front where you normally have balls. We took them out, but they are great if you're going for like a little bit longer journey. So you can just open it here and then the balls, he's pawing me, and the balls just slide in here. But if you're not using them, you can also close it here, so like cats won't put their head through it and like they're not gonna get stuck or anything. So a little bit safer this way. But the very unique thing about it, he looks so sad, but I promise you guys, he actually wants to to be there. Look, he doesn't come out. But the very unique thing about this carrier is that it opens from the top actually. So if you undo these clips, and your cat doesn't like to go inside, oh look, he's shocked. If your cat doesn't like to go inside, it's so much easier to get them in, like from the top. You can just lower the cat inside and then close the top as opposed to trying to squeeze them in through the front. So yeah, I can definitely recommend this carrier. And as you can see, he actually loves it. So yeah, definitely very good investment. It had to make the cut to that top 10 video. But yeah, the overall design is great. We've been using this since we got them, so it was big enough for the two of our kittens to fit inside when they were still little. But as you can see now, I think it's fair to say there's only room for one. But it's great for large cat breeds like Ragdolls. There's plenty room for one of them, and it seems to be very steady, but yet it's not too heavy to carry it. Of course, if you're small like Mon, it might be a little bit hard to carry for like longer times, but if you just need to take it to the car, it's perfect. Look, he tries to open it himself and goes in. How cool is that? A cat that opens the carrier himself and goes in. Okay, Bluebee, we'll check on you in a minute. Okay, as for the next item, you're just gonna have to trust me, guys, because these cats are knackered and I can't get them to show you anything anymore. He's still sleeping in the carrier, but that's okay. I just want to leave him there because he's too cute. So next one, I have for you the Catit Senses self-groomer. It's great because you can just attach it to like corners in your house, so like on the door frames or anything. For us, we have it attached onto the table that lives in the living room. We just had to move it a little bit because Catit 𝗧𝗏𝗒 is in the middle, but this is great because you know when cats walk around and they like, you know, rub on things. Well, when they rub on this, they also get a little bit brushed and like they get like this nice scratchy feeling on them. So it's amazing for them. Also, to encourage them to scratch on it and like rub on it, you've got those two little containers here on the side and here on this side. So if I take it off and show you, these are actually containers for catnip. So here you can fill it up with catnip or valerian, whatever your cat likes, and then obviously that gets them even more interested. But I don't think I can get these guys interested in anything at this moment. You're just gonna have to trust me that it works magic. Additionally, many of the Catit products come in very well designed boxes, which our cats absolutely adore. For example, this one from the 𝒮𝑒𝓃. It has like holes drawn on them, so like if you cut them out, this becomes another toy for your cat. And as we all know, cats love boxes, anything to do with boxes. So if you cut these out, put like a little toy inside, like a ball or maybe like a treat, because treats are great, your cats will have another toy to play with. These are great.
So we hope you guys enjoyed seeing this selection of Catit products. We absolutely love each one of them and our cats have thoroughly tested them as well. So they all get 10 out of 10 stars from Pixie and Bluebell. Definitely let us know in the comments down below if this video made you decide to buy any of these products. We have been huge fans of Catit since we got our kittens, really, and we have used their products for such a long time now, so we can definitely recommend each one of those to you guys. And thank you so much to Catit as well for sending us even more toys and treats for our cats. They have been so happy with them. For me, if I was to choose one item in terms of the toys, definitely that would be the 𝒮𝑒𝓃.
I was gonna say 𝒮𝓃.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So good. But they also have a lot of more practical items, so like the fountain and the grooming kit. That's something that we love so much. Another item that we haven't included here, but that is in use every single day is of course the jumbo litter box, so we love that too. So yeah, everything will be linked down below for you guys. Go check it out and you can have a look at their full selection on the website too. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!
Bye! Can we just appreciate how tired they are now, but they're still not going away from the toy? Oh, okay. I think Pixie wants to hit it one more time before she falls asleep. Are you going to?
It's like involuntary falling asleep.
Look at him. He's just hugging me.